Yeah, welcome back to Top 48 coverage here at Save Point alongside Clamhat. I'm Stu, the announcer, and we'd like to thank you for joining us here at twitch.tv/lesscasualgaming. Good source, and apparently your source for the Pennsylvania State Championships. So much organization, so much planning. I might be popping the mic a little bit, I apologize. But so much went into this, and it goes beyond the scope of Smash Ultimate. This is going back years, Clamhat.
Absolutely. I mean, this really has been an event that's been years in the making. It's a much necessary meeting, a bridge between the two sides of Pennsylvania and also Central's in the middle. But there's so many players that really don't get a chance to interact, and putting them all together in an opportunity in a venue like this, an event like this. There's so many sparks that have been flying today.
Absolutely. I mean, obviously, the Pittsburgh versus Philadelphia rivalry being
What
stoked
rivalry?
a little bit. I mean, if we're being real, there is a bit of a animosity between the two sides of the state. I mean, we barely even identify as Pennsylvania, if we're being completely honest. Philadelphia is kind of its own little thing where we interact so much with Jersey and New York. We're always going up to New York, but we never really interact with Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
There's a lot of land between these two, but I mean, really, if we're being nice to Pittsburgh for a second, there is a lot of ground that Pittsburgh has to cover just to make it to places like Ohio and interact with teams like that.
Yeah.
And the fact that they have gotten this far is nothing short of amazing, and they're going to have to see if Sam can fly the black and gold flag of Pittsburgh atop top 48.
I guess
playing the Samus against IcyMist Inkling, the Pittsburgh versus Pittsburgh matchup here.
I believe Sam is the Inkling, and IcyMist usually known for her Samus. It is confusing. It is confusing because we have a Sam and a Samus.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I think. Wait, IcyMist is the Samus. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah. And we saw IcyMist earlier in singles pools.
We're gonna have to switch that then on the broadcast.
IcyMist taking the set, I believe 2-0 over Uno.
Yes.
And showcasing some really, really fun Samus movement. And look at just the control over the character is really, really something to see. I've seen a lot of Samuses. I've played against a lot of Samuses. I've gotten angry at a lot of Samuses, but I haven't seen one that really moves like this.
I see that you too play Wi-Fi.
Oh, yeah. I cannot escape the hell world.
Yeah. No, there is that's one way of talking about World of Light, but speaking of hell, I mean, that up air is as hellacious as it gets, and Sam putting themselves on the board. Good little spot dodge there, and that's the thing. I mean, we saw IcyMist taking that first stock. You can get your stocks as Inkling, but there is no real stock that you are taking without a hard commitment being involved.
Absolutely.
At least from neutral.
Yeah, once neutral ends, and it feels like kind of a weird thing to say that it's Inkling really has to work hard in advantage state, but it's true. They have the moves, but it really takes a lot of work and a lot of coordination and a lot of determination to really put the whole kit together and find that last hit to take the stocks off the board.
It's some weird sort of situation where you saw a lot of the former Diddies go over to Inkling. Certainly within the realm of Philadelphia, we saw Uno do exactly that. And even Blazing Pasta experimenting in the first couple of weeks with an Inkling.
We
saw, it seemed like this was Diddy, but Diddy did Diddy's job better in this game. However, Samus is, the more Samus changes, the more her game stays the same in IcyMist, as consistent a force as you will find in this top 48, doing the job just fine there.
And you mentioned that Samus's game stays the same, and that really is really long-range, hard-hitting normals. That's all that that's Samus's game A to Z. That's what it's been since 64, and it's really great to see IcyMist putting that to work. And the other thing that I really love watching IcyMist is how she uses short charge beam. She uses it as a disruption for movement in neutral, which is really critical against a character like Inkling, but also she uses it to force jumps and to condition spot dodges and shields, which can be paid off in much greater value later. Great high up B to get the magnet hands to the ledge there.
Yeah, that was a check your neck right there from IcyMist. She is not playing around. Sam gonna have to find some way to deal with IcyMist and try to get in. And that's Inkling's whole game plan, is to work itself in, rush down offense. If you can't do that, you have things like that happen. You know what? An up smash.
I like the creative up smash shot.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes you gotta provide your own fireworks.
Actually, no, I changed my mind because their hit percentage for this game went down.
Oh, that's.
You look at the stats on the end of the screen, it won't be as high as it should be.
Clam Hat, a stickler. Clam Hat with the clam stats.
Yeah,
we're gonna have to introduce PA to clam stats at some juncture.
It's coming. You can't prevent it.
Oh, not that I would ever try.
You can't prevent it. Just like Sam needs to figure out a way to prevent the onslaught that is this IcyMist Samus here in Game 2.
Death taxes and clam stats. That's how I'm pulling it off.
God, I wish.
Either way, it's going to be IcyMist. You know what? It worked before, so why not? But you're going to turn this game into a bullet hell, and frankly, there's no reason not to. Sam's going to have to rely on their wits and probably the legs of that Inkling.
And Inkling does have the tools to play this kind of game. And look, that tech chase charge shot is something, it's been in Samus's kit since, really since 64.
Yeah.
But it's, the fundamentals that IcyMist is exhibiting here really makes these tools that Samus has that much more powerful.
Yeah, and that's kind of the thing, is what the big thing about Samus players, whether you're playing 64, there's certainly the many successful Samuses that you see in Melee, a couple of whom have made their way through Philadelphia at one point or another.
Oh no, too deep, and the bomb jump didn't come through.
Yeah, and that's honestly kind of shocking. I was kind of expecting IcyMist to be able to make that back, but she just simply does not have the range.
This ain't Super Metroid. There's no infinite bomb jump here.
Yeah, oh my gosh, if you've ever seen people infinite bomb jump just
to
make it back up.
Hey, I can do that. I can do that. I've done it on my stream. You can follow me at twitch.tv/clamhat. Anyway.
I'm playing Chrono Cross right now.
God bless you, Stu. God bless you, and God bless this set right now.
Oh, trying to catch him with the Chrono Cross up back air, however, not catching it there. Well parried by Sam, and they will go on the offense. Not find anything, but that's the thing. No matter whether you're playing 64, Melee, or whatever iteration of Smash it may be, certainly in Ultimate, you have to establish Charge Shot as a threat. They need to respect it, and they need to make sure that it is ever present. That means you can't just be launching it, charging it in neutral, and firing away brainlessly. There is a thought process behind it, and that involves, I mean, you're basically trying to shoot ducks out of a row at some juncture. And now that's the thing; they can react to that.
Yeah, and Sam has really found their. Oh, I was just about to say that Sam has found their shield timing on the charge shot, but there it is, evening up the stocks. But it's still a really, really good position that Sam is in right now. They have control over the percent lead. They have really control over neutral with that dash dance, but they just need to find a way around these short charge shots from IcyMist.
Yeah. Even though Sam with the percentage lead right now, it is the biggest number that matters is the one that is on the top of the screen, that 1-0 lead with IcyMist. And IcyMist still playing like she has the lead, and frankly, she does right now.
Absolutely.
And the only score that really matters.
And that has to be in the back of Sam's head right now. You don't want to fall into the loser's bracket here. There's so many sharks. There's so many demons that are waiting for you. A loser's bracket that starts here and makes it anywhere into the meat of even top 8 seems almost unheard.
Honestly, I mean, it's well within the realm of possibility. However,
gimps like that are what is going to carry Sam there.
Absolutely.
I love the use of the hitbox on the hitbox on Inkling's up B there.
I mean, just looking for that starter combo, IcyMist will not be giving it to Sam all that easily.
Oh, and there's those charge shots, and that damage is really going to start piling up.
Yeah, well, certainly the stocks will as well.
Hard-hitting normals and aerials.
Yeah, no, and that's they come out so much quicker than you think. It's really the only good up-close options that you'll see Samus deploy that often.
You know, that's a good point.
You kind of have to.
The frame data doesn't really jump off the page, but the animations for a lot of these aerials are really, really deceptive. It's like the leg isn't moving, and then it is, and then the set is over.
Sam.
Sam not making it back to the ledge, and that's going to be it.
Not there with the recovery, and mission complete indeed for the pride of the Federation, Samus and IcyMist. Moving on into top 24.